Hello and welcome to Bumps in the Night. My name is Elias Blackwood, and on today's episode, we're diving into the origins, sightings, and terrifying similarities between the dogman of Michigan and the classic werewolf legend. By the end of this video, you may start to wonder what's really watching from the tree line. Deep in the forests of Michigan, where the trees grow thick and the nights stretch long and silent, something is said to walk upright between the shadows. Not quite man, not quite beast. Locals call it the Michigan dogman, and if the stories are true, it has been stalking the Great Lakes state for centuries. The earliest reports of the Michigan dogman date back to the early 1700s, when French settlers and Native American tribes described encounters with a large, wolf-like creature that walked on two legs. According to legend, sightings of the dogman occur in a 10-year cycle, falling on years that end in the number 7, including 1887, 1937, 1967, 1987, and 1997. Some say these cycles mark periods when the creature becomes more active or more aggressive. The term Michigan dogman gained widespread attention in 1987 when radio DJ Steve Cook aired a song called "The Legend" on a Traverse City station. The song was meant as a Halloween prank, but what followed shocked everyone. Listeners began calling in, claiming the song described real encounters they'd had years earlier. The joke, it seemed, had awakened something buried. Witness descriptions of the Michigan dogman are disturbingly consistent. The creature is typically described as standing 6 to 7 feet tall, covered in dark brown or black fur, possessing a muscular human-like torso, with hind legs bent backward like a dog's, a canine head with glowing blue or amber eyes, long claws capable of tearing through wood and metal. What terrifies witnesses most isn't just how it looks, but how intelligent it appears. Many report the creature watching them calmly, almost knowingly, before disappearing into the woods. Dogman sightings are heavily concentrated in western and northern Michigan, particularly in heavily forested or rural areas. Hotspots include Manistee National Forest, Allegan State Game Area, Muskegon County, and the Upper Peninsula. These regions are remote, lightly populated, and blanketed with dense woods, perfect conditions for something to remain hidden. Some sightings also occur near lakes and rivers, leading to speculation that the dogman may follow waterways as travel routes, much like wolves do. One of the most chilling encounters occurred in 1938 near Wexford County. A man reported being attacked by a pack of wild dogs until one of them stood up on two legs and stared at him before retreating into the forest. In 1967, a group of teenagers near Whitehall claimed they saw a towering, dog-headed figure sprint across a dirt road on two legs, covering ground far faster than any human. Another infamous report came from 1997, when a couple driving late at night said a massive creature ran alongside their vehicle, keeping pace at nearly 40 miles per hour before vanishing into the trees. More recent sightings continue to surface online, suggesting that the dogman may still be out there, waiting for the next cycle. The similarities between the Michigan dogman and classic European werewolves are impossible to ignore. They both are man-like creatures with wolf features, known to walk upright, associated with forests and isolation, and often linked to cycles, such as lunar or time-based patterns. However, unlike traditional werewolves, the dogman is rarely described as a cursed human. Instead, it's often portrayed as a separate species or an ancient predator that has always existed alongside us. Some believe it could be a relic hominid, a spiritual entity, a manifestation of collective fear, or something science simply hasn't caught up to yet. Skeptics argue that sightings can be explained by misidentified bears standing upright, large wolves or dogs seen at night, or even sleep deprivation or fear-induced hallucinations, but believers point out something unsettling. Bears don't have glowing eyes, they don't stalk silently, and they don't leave witnesses with lifelong trauma. Michigan's forests are vast, ancient, and still largely unexplored. And if even a fraction of these stories are true, then something has been watching us for generations, stepping out of the shadows every 10 years, just long enough to remind us it's still there. So the next time you're driving through Michigan late at night and something tall crosses the road on two legs, don't assume it's your imagination, because legends don't survive for centuries without reason. And some say the dogman is already waiting for the next cycle. That's all for today's episode. Have you ever seen the Michigan dogman or a similar creature? Feel free to share in the comments, or if you have any experiences you'd like to share that involve the unexplained or the supernatural, be sure to contact us, and we just might feature it on a future episode. As always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more things that go bump in the night.